it was a very sad news to look into how the politics of religious or Christians ideology in Nigeria. What would be the essence or the definitions of mass killing on Christmas Day in Nigeria? Politics has moved away from its normal domain into religious domain. Relationship between the society, Christians and Muslims, has been distorted by politics. Ideology had destroyed the country. What to be the basis? If the mass 1,000 people could be killed on Christmas Day, for what reasons? For what to be an explanation to the general society? Nigeria has today turned out to be the massive security country, with everywhere the position of police, military and all agencies. But still, our country lingers, Nigeria lingers with massive killing almost every day. I believe it's a very, very high time Nigeria should sit down and rethink about the reunion of the nation states. As I've written in one of my books about Nigerian geopolitics, it is time for Nigerians and the Nigerian elites to sit down and discuss the cause of their reunion. The distractions, the mass killing is overwhelming. Thousands has been killed. Millions have been dead in Nigeria, and Nigeria is not fighting a civil war. What would be an explanation for exactly what is happening in Nigeria today? The leadership failure of the nation Nigeria has been discussed for 100 years. Till today, no any aristocrat has ever accepted he is the causes of the failure of the nation state. Everyone is not guilty. While the nation is linger in problems, as much as we are sympathizing with the millions of our brothers and sisters killed on this day, I wish the Nigerian government should take aside from the issues of industrial and economic transformations to move into defining what is Nigeria and how should Nigeria govern themselves. Nigeria should be reshaped into an autonomous state, while the federal government should maintain the issue of security and the national boundaries. I have spoken about this many times in most of my writings, and I believed, heaven knows, the problems Nigeria is facing today is the problems of mistrusts and logics of regional politics. I could look far and wide in my research. What could be an explanation? As Nigeria has turned out to be more than Iraq, more than Afghanistan. What would be an explanation? Nigeria never agreed, even 1939, 1958, even 1960, during the independence. What led to civil war? Today, we are still where we are. When there is a cause for history, there should be a cause for redemptions. I will be happy if Mr. President could take his time for the national confab to write up, keep up, and to review the Nigerian centralism. Nigerians, the masses are dying, and millions of Nigerians, intellectuals, are hanging out all over Europe. No one is afraid. Everyone is afraid to come back home to develop the country. I would appreciate if the federal government of Nigeria could make this policy as the basis of its administration right now, so that Nigeria will remain in peace. I could see Nigeria much more in a better position as a world African power and a world player in international affairs if the country could agree to set the nation state free to discuss the issue of autonomies. Each region should go back and started to look into the affairs of their state, while the federal government should remain as it is, but the power should be disseminated. Centrality of politics or political power in Nigeria is the causes of most of these problems. Today we are here in Europe, studying to a very high level in order to develop our countries, in order to go back home and see what to do. But I could see millions of my colleagues who graduated with their PhD right now, and thousands of them are in Europe in different countries. Nobody wants to go back home. Why? Being afraid of political killings, of political manipulations. I would appreciate, and on this Christmas period, as much as I'm not happy for what is happening in Nigeria, especially in the regions of my states, I will wish it is the time Nigerian nation state should be discussed. Thank you very much, and goodbye.